I'm Julie Slater. We're at Woodstock 99, and right here to my right is Tragically Hip. Welcome, guys.
Thanks,
How you
Julie.
doing?
Doing well.
Hi, Julie.
You guys have already performed here at Woodstock. How did it feel?
Yeah, it was nice, like being on an aircraft carrier, actually. Landing, taking off, landing. It was pretty heavy. It was nice.
Right.
Spray over the prow, It was good.
Were you guys doing the? They have people up front spraying them with hoses and that.
Oh, I didn't.
Is that
notice
happening?
Thought it was the salt sea.
Yeah. Gord gets really into it.
Yeah, that's right.
How about the naked chicks? Because yesterday, I haven't really been out there today yet, but yesterday, just boom, off of the clothes. Are you all right with that? Does that happen at most of
I
your shows?
missed all that. I
Yes.
gotta be perfectly honest. I missed that. So there you are.
Why don't you guys introduce yourselves as well?
My name's Gord Sinclair.
Gord Downey.
Rob Baker.
Thank you. Want to say we're on pay-per-view? Do you want to say hi to all your family?
Hey, family, back home.
Hey, what's up?
Consumers.
So you guys are huge in Canada, which is not far from here. How long did it take? Did you? Were you guys? I heard something about you guys are on a train trip. Is that how you got here? What's going on?
Oh
with
no,
that?
that's coming up. Our train trip is coming up in September.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, we live pretty close to here. We're about an hour and a half. Usually it takes an hour and a half to get down here, but it was like a good 5-hour trip from home last night. But yeah, our train trip in September is a different thing we're undertaking.
Yeah.
Do you want to know about it?
Yes, we want to know about it. It's about you guys are going to record an album, something about being on a train. First of all, how did the obsession with trains begin?
I don't know it's an obsession with trains, but we have someone we know who has converted a train car into sleeping quarters, a kitchen, an Indian temple.
Wow.
And it's just an old caboose. And you
That
hook
beats
it
a
up
tour
to
bus, right?
Yeah, well, you hook it up to an Amtrak train, and America's rich in mythology, and a train is probably the best way to soak it up.
It's a whistle stop tour as well, stopping in every small town.
So you're going to go all over the U.S.
Presidential run, yeah.
And that's how you're going to record your next album? Not
No,
actually
it's just
on the
2
train,
weeks.
just two there?
Down to New
different?
Orleans, record. Over to Oxnard, record. Go home. Every song is in that same chicka 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 tempo.
Lots
Nice.
of
It'll be a
bells.
train album.
It'll be like Lou Reed's Metal Machine music. Everything will be the same tempo.
And we'll be closer.
It'll be fun.
And when did you guys get to Woodstock? Last night, you said?
Yeah, we came in last night. We left home, thinking it was going to be the standard 2.5-hour drive down here, and
Right.
didn't arrive until about 1. So the rave was underway, but we missed a lot of the show.
Did you
last
check
night,
out the rave at all? I heard it's
I
actually a
didn't.
really cool event.
No, I
It's
didn't
going
make
on
it.
from like midnight to 6 a.m. A lot of
Nice.
great artists there. What about walking around now? Have you done that? Like after you played?
Yeah, we're here talking to you.
I know, but I don't know if you actually walked through the crowd and checked it out.
No,
Not
I haven't
yet.
had a
Not to
We
get
chance.
don't
here.
watch it.
Soon.
So you haven't seen any of it?
No, we went out late last night after we got in and sort of checked out the site and where the stage is looking like and stuff like that. And earlier this morning, but it's been a pretty busy day so far.
And you play pretty big venues in Canada. How would this compare to what you're doing
Yeah,
there?
this is about mid-size, eh?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, does it feel totally different, or when you're on stage, are you just in your own zone?
There's a certain point where you just can't keep track of people anymore.
Right.
We played a show in Holland years ago, and they said there were 300,000 people. And looking out, it's really hard to tell 30,000, 300,000. It's just a sea of humanity, and you really, at a certain point, you just lose track.
Right.
Which is why TV's so great. Because it reminds you it's just the small gestures,
Right. And also, wasn't it you're the one that something about Woodstock 94, that CD was the music from that was very important, as I've read something about that?
Oh, that was Woodstock 69. That would
Oh,
be.
yeah, Woodstock 69. Yeah. Well,
That
Rob.
got you into music?
Well, I mean, Rob and I grew up across the street from each other, and the triple record was a staple of his older sister's record collection, and that's basically what we when she wasn't around, obviously, because we were little kids dropping the needle on the record, just bouncing all over. But yeah, we'd play that, and sort of were naturally drawn to the Hendrix stuff and the Who stuff and Jefferson
Yeah.
Airplane.
Yeah, when
and
you're
sort
when
of,
you're 7 years old and you fold out the triple gatefold, and it's that sea of people, and you think that's what a big crowd.
That's what
looks
I
like.
want to do.
You almost see
That-
naked
that's
women
what a big
in the
crowd
water
was
there.
to me until today, I guess.
Wow.
So yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. Also, let me see here. You guys, did you bring a little posse with you of your family? Did you want your family to experience this with you?
Yeah, we brought quite a few members of the family.
And where are they staying? Are they staying in very nice accommodations, or are they tenting?
No,
it?
we're staying right here on the site.
Are you really?
Yeah, yeah. It's great. We heard the closest hotel room was in Syracuse.
Syracuse,
anyway,
I think.
so
Yeah, I think my bosses
it's a
know
bit of
where
a
that
commute.
is. I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
We've got some crazy accommodations here as well. So, will they be checking out? Like, are they here for the whole ride with you guys, or?
Yeah, we're going to try to stay as late as we can for tonight, I hope.
And will you check out any of the bands?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, anyone in particular?
We'd like to see Atlantis, I think.
Yeah.
I see here Dave Matthews and stuff. I think it's going to be cool. We're going to try to get over to see Los Lobos over on the west stage. I understand that's quite a...
Big Los Lobos fan?
Yeah, they're a great band and great friends and stuff. I hear that's quite a trek, though, getting over there from the east to the west, so...
Yeah, it's like almost a mile.
Got those Adirondacks
put on
in
the
between
walking
and the
boots.
Rockies and stuff, so...
If you're lucky enough, they do sometimes have a shuttle that goes back and forth.
Yeah, we'll try to catch it.
So you guys are going to work on the new album, and what are you going to remember from your performance today that's the biggest thing? I mean, besides being here on pay-per-view. Will it make it to the next record?
Yeah, sure. Maybe it is a record.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably.
Yeah, it was great. It felt really good. It's obviously something that we've been talking about to a lot of people for a long time, ever since it was announced and stuff. And
Right.
I mean, we're really lucky. We've done this in the past, and our crew guys are really good at it. You know, so you can get up there and go on the fly, and that's what we'll probably take away with us. You know, it was like a really good festival. These, you know, a little bit of experience playing these in Europe and our own stuff at home in Canada, and they can kind of go either way. I mean, sometimes they're awesome, and sometimes they're a little scary. So,
Right.
and this was pretty awesome.
And how do you guys also explain, you're successful in the U.S., but you're just phenomenal in Canada. Our Lady Peace kind of has that same situation where they're playing stadiums there, they come to the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the difference is between Canadian fans and the U.S. fans?
Exposure.
Yeah.
You think the exposure in Canada is just
I just don't
easier
think
to
there's
do?
any. I just don't think there's any difference between the fans, really. I mean, I
Right.
think our fans are generally, you know, the ones that we meet are great people, American or Canadian or whatnot. They seem to have a common love of music, you know, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
And like Gord said, it's probably the level of exposure. I don't think we're necessarily more exposed at home. We're just less exposed down here.
Right. Well, thank you so much for coming by. Tragically Hip. We're at Woodstock 99, and I'm Julie Slater.
Thanks, Jim.